Okay, so in this video, we're going to be going over Terra Classic, the burns, whether or not it's getting to $1, my price prediction, and much more. So if that sounds interesting to you, then go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for more Terra Classic content. And then also watch until the end of this video so you don't miss out on any of this extremely important information I'm about to give to you guys. But anyways, let's go over how Terra Classic is doing today. Currently, it is ranked number 217 in the world with a market cap of about $393 million. And a volume of about $121 million, which is down 6% over the past 24 hours. Now, in terms of the price, it's currently sitting at about that 60 level with 4 zeros, and it is down or up 1%, which is doing about 3% better than Bitcoin and 4% better than Ethereum. Now, in terms of the historical data, you can see here the volume has been firmly above about 150 million for about 5 days, and then yesterday it did take a dive to about the $126 million area. It now sits at $121 million, so it's looking like our volume is going to be somewhere around that $120 million range going forward. But yeah, today we're going to be discussing a couple of different things, talking about the holders and how many or how it's increasing a ton, and yeah, just a bunch of stuff. So make sure you guys stick around till the end of the video to see all that. But first, I do want to mention that you guys can get a free stock worth up to $300 when you get signed up with public.com. Public.com is basically a place where you can see your favorite investors' portfolios, what they're investing in real time, and also when you deposit $1, you're going to get up to $300 worth of free stock. So go ahead and get signed up to public.com and get your free stock with the first link in the description. But anyways, let's talk about Terra Classic. So Terra Classic number of holders increased about 500% in the past month. It appears that the number of holders of Terra Classic or Lunc has increased by more than 500% in the past month. The Terra ecosystem went through sheer catastrophe less than a month ago, but it appears that the number of unique addresses that hold assets in the new chain Terra Classic increased by more than 500%. As Crypto Potato previously reported, there are many lessons to be learned from the crash of UST algorithmic stablecoin in the intertwined Luna, the burning of which was supposed to help stabilize the peg. Unfortunately, many people lost out on money as tens of billions were wiped out in the market in a matter of days in an event that was never seen in recent history. Two of the top cryptocurrencies by market cap were completely destroyed from existence in less than a week. This, however, apparently saw an influx of new holders to the now old network Terra Classic or Lunc. So basically, a ton of new holders are starting to come into the Terra Classic ecosystem. Data from CoinMarketCap reveals that the total number of unique addresses that hold assets in the Terra Classic chain increased by about 560% in 1 month. So that is really awesome to see. One of the possible reasons for this is the plummeting price coupled with a lack of fundamental understanding of how the UST pegging algorithm worked. This is actually probably going to be most likely because it is probably going to be most likely. It is most likely because the price got a lot cheaper and a lot more people wanted to get in on it. And you can hold, say, 100 Terra Luna a lot easier than when it was worth $90. But it's entirely possible for unsuspecting investors who bought Luna for pennies in hopes of massive returns once the algorithm stabilized, which it ultimately wouldn't. But either way, we have a very strong community behind us with the Terra Classic and Lunc community. So hopefully we can continue this overall momentum that we have seen, but we'll talk about that more a bit later. Now let's talk about the burn mechanisms that are in place with Terra Classic. New Terra Classic Lunc proposal to burn 35% of transaction fees gains 93% support. So if you guys don't know, we have a couple of burn proposals on deck for Terra Classic or Lunc. One of those being a previous proposal at 1.2% taxes on all Lunc tokens bought and sold by users until the supply of the token drops to 10 billion. And then if we got to $1 billion market cap, we would be at 1 cent. Or if we got to a $10 billion market cap, which Luna has been at before, then it would be $1. But this was basically on all exchanges and the Terra Classic chain. Basically, if you transacted with Terra Luna, it was going to burn about 1.2% of that transaction. Now, there's another proposal that targets the burning of 35% of Lunc transaction fees. The new burn proposal is targeted at distributing 50% of transaction fees to the community pool, 35% of which will be burned, 10% airdropped to developers, and then 5% for Terra Classic development, so we can continue to have Terra Classic develop and become a better coin and token, and yeah, just continue their overall momentum. Unlike the previous proposal, in which crypto exchanges are vastly needed for the implementation, this new one will not be on exchanges because the transaction fees can only be deducted from the Terra native chain. Now, I don't see why both of these could not be implemented. If something is being bought and sold on the Terra native chain, then we can have this 50% transaction fee burn. But if we are transacting on these different exchanges, then why not have the 1.2% burn as well? Either way, we should be trying to get the Lunc supply down so that we can get to that 1 cent or that $1 area that we want to get to. But either way, I think these are both great proposals and they will be beneficial to all of us. Okay, and also really quick, I do want to mention that we do have a free section of our private Discord now, where we're putting out a bunch of stock option and crypto plays in our free section. So if you guys want some free alerts, then go ahead and get signed up with the second link in the description, or just join for the community. We talk in there all the time and talk about crypto and stock options. So if you guys want to get in there, go ahead and join with the second link in our description. And finally, I just want to go over some technical analysis. So just zooming out, a couple of days ago, we did break our support here at the 65. After that big recovery we saw, we were trading between this resistance at the 75 and the 65 for a while. And then we broke below our support at the 65. And now we have tested it a couple times, once here, tried to again. And today we have had a pretty good recovery in the crypto market after a couple of bad days. Well, we did go from all the way from the 55 area to the 61, and now it's looking like our new support is going to be here, or sorry, resistance is going to be here at the 62. So yeah, we do have a bit of a bull flag going here, and if we can break out of this, we could see some better gains, but it's only time will tell whether or not we do break out of this bull flag. Sorry, I'm doing this live, so it's a bit harder. Say we do break out of this bull flag, the most amount of gains I could see us having is going to be to about the 66 area, which from here would be about 10 to 15% gains. So yeah, that's going to be my price prediction. Hopefully we continue to do well, but that's pretty much going to be it for today. Make sure you guys get your free stock with the first link in the description. Get joined up to our free section of our private Discord with the second link in the description. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys today. I'm Zach with Finance Bro. Take it easy.